My cat is currently attacking my asshole.
Did you train it to do that, or?
No.
And now, CheezWits.
There's one.
Well, it takes one to know one.
And I do. Think Wally forgot?
Probably.
I'll text him. How's Austin?
Tiring.
You still there?
No, I'm home, but I mean, my plane didn't land 2 hours ago, and it was an early flight. So I'm like, yeah.
This motherfucker. I texted the group text, Wally, and he responded, yes.
Oh, God.
So he did forget.
Oh, there he is.
I didn't see that we were doing this at 3. I thought we were doing it at 4 like usual.
No, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Nope, it's now. In fact, not only did it say now in the text, I resent the invitation.
Oh, you did? Now that I never saw.
Yeah. I'll be with you as quickly as possible. Well, that's nice. Because I need to laugh about something that happened on your Facebook page.
Oh, God.
But he's involved.
Okay.
So. I wonder if he's still looking for 10 Hammond St.
Probably.
That would take his focus, for sure. I was watching the documentary for Smartless.
Yeah.
And I didn't really need this confirmation, but I got it anyway. They are fucking funnier than us.
Well.
Mm-hmm. By a lot.
Who is it?
Smartless, Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, Will Arnett.
Well, it's Jason Bateman.
And Will Arnett. And Sean Hayes.
But it's Jason Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jason Bateman's second only to his sister in the Bateman family.
Justine?
Uh-huh.
Does she even do anything anymore? Is she still acting?
Oh, I haven't seen her in any pictures.
I haven't either. Let's Google. Oh, my goodness.
Looks a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an American writer, director, producer, and former actress. So she's behind the camera now.
Okay, what are you doing? Come here.
I'm right here.
Come here.
I love abortion.
You love abortion? Is that what you just said?
That's what I heard.
That's what they did to Berris. I was listening to Berris. I'm in the middle of picking up a delivery thing. But listen, you just have to bear with me a couple minutes, but I do have a lot of shit.
Are you still looking for 10 Hammond St?
Oh, Lord, no, listen. That turned out to be a complete scam. That turned out to be somebody that they paid me for that. That turned out to end up being somebody who was trying to get free shit, having it delivered to an erroneous address.
Wow.
Then hoping that I would leave it, or whoever delivered it, would leave it at a location nearby, and they would walk away and say, I never got my stuff. And then they would get their shit for free and get their money back.
Oh, shit. I sure wish we could hear you better.
Gotta be on your toes. It's scamming game, so I'm getting ready to pick up one here in a second. But let me tell you, oh crap, my sister's been in the hospital twice over the past week.
Oh no.
Oh God.
We can barely hear you though.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm talking into my phone, and I forget my phone is actually in the car right now.
Oh, that's better.
I mean, the microphone is my car microphone, not the phone microphone. Oh, golly. Yeah, so my sister's been in the hospital twice. She went to get the colonoscopy. They couldn't do it because she has some sort of funky colon because of the spinal bifida. So they got up there and they said, we don't know which way to turn, basically.
Oh.
They took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, as Bugs would say.
Oh my!
So they had to pull out. No pun intended. They had to pull out. Okay, Just munch on that for 1 minute. I need 90 seconds here.
He said munch on that. He said munch on that.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I don't know if he muted us. He definitely turned his camera off.
Nope, I didn't.
Oh.
No, I could still hear his background, yeah.
I couldn't hear his background. It's funny because when he said munch on that and pulled out, it brought me back to that post of yours that I need to talk about when he's fully present.
Well, that is true.
So we wait.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we had our memories of our bacon traffic report.
Yes, we did. That was great.
So, Wally, I know you can hear us. You may not be participating, but you can hear us.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Chris sent me a screenshot of a former listener saying loved the bacon traffic report.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked, and that was from Facebook Memories. So then I looked at my Facebook Memories and mine said, I was just accused by a caller of saying that racist thing on the air. And we were talking about movie titles where you replace one word with bacon. Next post. So now not only are we racist, we're not talking about the right things. A listener just called and yelled at me because we were talking about how Olympic swimmers admit to peeing in the pool, and we're not talking about Obamacare.
Didn't I tell her, go listen to Blaine?
Probably. That would have been smarter. Because, when did we ever talk about anything like Obamacare?
Oh, all the time. All the time. Talk Radio 100.
Mm-hmm. Get your
Longest
country
30
music and
seconds
your
of my life.
politics all in one place.
That's it. We should always do that.
Oh, man. Okay. Fantastic. What's this racism shit?
Well, we were talking about bacon.
Oh, bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bacon is now racist? Fucking bacon.
Well, it was in 2012 when we were on the air.
God damn. Oh, was there an anniversary that came up?
No, just Facebook posts about funny shit that happened while we were on the air.
Oh.
It came up in our Facebook memories.
Nice.
Yazoo.
I wanted to talk about this post that Chris made the other day with the picture of Christ cream. And Wally commented something about pedo pops. Pedo pops.
Uh-huh.
He said when pedo pops goes bottoms up.
Pedo pudding pops.
God,
yeah, I
Bob
know.
Miller
It was beautiful.
And
Bob
I
Miller
was like,
not happy.
I was like, Wally said bottoms up. And then our former coworker, Bob, commented to whoever said pedo pops, maybe you should go to church.
Well, that's where the pedos are.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, come on. Not
Damn
all.
it. We've lost the Catholics now. That's great.
And he also said something about, somebody trying to send a positive message is a problem, but men dressed as women to read books to kids is okay. Yes.
Well, I really don't care for the the trannies reading fucking green eggs and ham either. But Christ cream, it sounds like his jizz.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Right. It sure enough does. But also, it is like satire and stuff we do, isn't it? A little bit of, kinda.
Well,
don't we kind of tell jokes and stuff?
I'm sure Bob is not a listener.
No. Bob's still trying to figure out the internet.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so am I, but I know a joke when I see one. I mean, I might not know a tranny when I see one, but I do know a joke when I see one.
Well.
Yeah. So that right there's a plus for me.
Yeah.
Can recognize a joke when he sees one. Okay, so here's my thing. Here's a couple of my things. So, my sister, she was vomiting, and it said that it looked like coffee grinds, and so that generally means a belly bleed somewhere. So they send her in. Chris, you may be familiar with this because I've had this too, and it turns out she was fine. She was just sick. But then she has a catheter because she doesn't have a bladder, so she has a catheter. So then that got pulled out. So she went back to the hospital and she's back again. But now she's all upset because her former boyfriend, the guy who she was living with, who was keeping all of her SSI benefits, and I had to do a end around and fight to get them directly sent to her in her assisted living once she moved out, has died. And she's all broken up because, she loved him. Because she doesn't recognize the part where he's, stealing from her and things. It's just, it's beyond her scope of acuity, mental acuity. She's just not something she understands. And she's working like on a 6th or 7th grade level most of the time.
Right.
So there's that. All right. So dealing with that, it is whatever it is. Here's the next thing. We often on the show talk about these fucks who steal and try to fool people. And
scammers?
And, scammers. There's the word I want. Thanks. So these scammers, and we're often bringing up all of these scammy things. I call my aunt on Tuesday. My aunt is 80 years old, the nun, not a dumb woman. A couple of master's degree and a doctorate degree. She got scammed. She got a text message that said, "We've noticed some unauthorized withdrawals from your bank accounts. Please call this number." She calls. They tell her she needs to go to the bank, take out all her money, and put it into a new account they've created for her.
Oh, no.
And by the way, she also has to change the password on her Apple ID, and they give her the password to use. And she does that. I call her. That happens on Monday. On Tuesday, I call her, and she's figured it out by now. $17,000 later.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because she has an account that's hers, and then she has her other account, which is basically her life savings through the church, because she's, a vow of poverty for the most. That's what you take, and so she takes her pay from the church, and then she donates most of it. But she has money because now she's 80 years old. She saved some money, not a ton of money, but money. But anyways, all gone. 17 grand gone. Goes to the police. I'm advising her, listen, first go to Apple, see if they can get your ID back. Otherwise, they're just going to be in your phone, taking every possible password, account, everything you have. That's just the way it's going to be. So Apple helps her. They're able to get into it, and she's able to change her Apple ID back to something different so that she has it and they don't have it. Don't they call her back 3 times now because she could only take out of one of the accounts $5,000. And she says, oh, there's, $12,000 in that account. Well, then we're going to call you back tomorrow so you can get the rest of it. They had her deposit it into a Bitcoin account.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which you can't get back at all. But I must tell you, now, if this happened to me, my fucking mind would be somewhere else, and I'd be face in my hands, just bawling.
Can she
basically?
Can she talk to the bank and get a fraud investigation going?
Yeah, she's talked to the bank. They're trying to get a fraud investigation going. She's talked to them. But she is just so calm upset, but calm. And embarrassed, too.
Sure.
But I'm trying to explain to her, embarrassing, it's it's not because she goes, I feel so stupid. It's not because you're stupid. It's because you're not up to date. It's because you're 5 years behind where we are. Because
Well,
you're not paying attention to that shit.
and
You're
these
80.
scammers get better. I mean,
They're way good at it.
they can make it look like they're actually calling from your bank.
Oh, fuck yes.
So
So, I
You have
gave
to
her some
really-
pointers. And said,
you have to really be on your toes.
well, the best thing you can do is call directly with the phone number you know to be the bank that's in your phone, or when you log onto your account or whatever it is, just call your bank.
Yeah.
Do not go through the app. Do not. And the thing that's a little disparaging or a little disheartening is when the bank sees an 80-year-old woman come in and take $17,000 out of 2 accounts.
And don't ask any questions.
Why aren't they saying, right, Mary, what do you need this for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did someone tell you there was a problem with your account? Yes. Mary, there's no problem with your account. This is a scam. My wife gets people like this all the time who come in and are trying to get loans because their grandson or granddaughter has been kidnapped or is being held because they have to pay a bill and they're in Mexico or wherever they are. And
Those
my wife will say,
fucking scams.
no one's in Mexico.
Those
Did you call your grandson?
those scams are crazy because somehow they actually have the person's voice.
Yeah, they'll use their I think they use their their voicemail voice or whatever to be able to create a voice,
Yeah.
to be able to AI it. Somehow they get it, right?
Mhm.
But they do it, and they create these AI voices.
Yep.
And my wife runs into these people. She runs into it regularly, and she'll say, "You're not. Why do you need $3,000?" Because that's just a question they ask, anyways. Why do you need $3,000? Well, I have to buy. I have to buy something. Well, what is it you're buying? Because we have to note that. And she particularly does that with older folks.
I'm
She's
running
not as
drugs.
nosy with younger folks. She doesn't do that with younger folks,
See,
but older folks does. And she's looking for them to say things like, "I need to buy gift cards,"
yeah.
because they'll say it.
I
need to buy
get that.
gift cards."
I appreciate that protection, but also as a grown adult, if I go to take my money out of my bank account and the person says, "I need to know what you need it for," the fuck you do.
Yeah, I know, but she as an 80. So there's a difference between you and me, you and her.
Sure.
You're 50. You're 30 years younger. You're in your 50s. You're almost 30 years younger, but you're more aware,
Yeah.
right? She's 80. She's a nun. She's in a closed sort of thing. They know this about her. They know who she is. They know that she has no need for $17,000.
Yeah.
And I just think at some point, if or maybe the bank asks you, say, "Hey, listen, if you come in and ask for an inordinate amount of money, do you permit us to ask you probing questions?" And you just sign something that says, "Yeah, you can ask me questions. Please do."
Yeah.
Just if there was something more, it would be outstanding. I just think, and I mean, maybe if she wasn't my aunt and I didn't know her, I would not care so much
Well, sure.
and say like, "Oh, there you go, somebody got caught." But man, this is just not a stupid woman, and she knows they're scams because she's avoided all kinds of other scams. But like I was explaining to her, like you said, they get more and more sophisticated. They've figured out the language to use,
Mm-hmm.
the prompts that will prompt you to take action.
And they don't
They've
sound like
figured this
Peggy
shit
from
out.
the Microsoft anymore.
No, they don't. They're getting their shit down. But I did tell her, listen, if someone calls you and they sound like somebody who's not from New England, shut up. Tell them to shut up and hang up.
Mm-hmm.
And because if it is real or it is problem, the bank will call you back, or you can call the bank.
Right.
But just what a tragedy. What a just terrible. All right, I need about 2 minutes here, you guys. I'm at delivery. I'm at ground zero.
Ground zero.
As I do. Wow. Well,
Would that be
we're
10 whatever street?
10 Hammond Street.
Hammond Street, yes.
what a bunch of bullshit that was, you guys. All right, I'll be right back. Go ahead and mock me while I'm away.
I will.
Ha ha, his aunt's a nun. Ha ha.
Hey, be quiet. These people will hear you. Not say anything bad.
So don't say tiny penises?
Hey, Jess.
What?
How often do you think she got laid? None. Oh,
Guys,
She doesn't
boy.
like to make a habit of it.
behave.
He wants us to behave.
He wants us to behave.
Of all people.
Well, I don't want my tip to get taken away. See? They know.
So don't tell him what you did?
Right.
I know what you did last summer, Wally.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna forget so much.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I can hear you guys, so you can talk about whatever, and I can comment after.
Oh, we already have.
Yeah.
Now it's just waiting time.
Yep.
My cat is currently attacking my asshole.
Oh. That's
All right.
did you train it to do that or
No, I'm laying in bed with my leg crossed, and it keeps going after my asshole.
Okay. I wonder if that'll get Wally's tip taken away.
Well, if not, he can use just the tip.
That's true.
Certainly the cat is. Hey, why are you trying to fuck on my leg? Okay, you're a girl.
She is not a girl. She is a woman.
There's our show intro.
It's the tranny cat.
I would just like to point out that my trash cans are still at the curb. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, we can't have this.
Mm-mm. I need to call somebody.
Cat just attacked my asshole again.
I kind of feel like
I'm going to close this gig so you can't hear these people anymore.
well, that's one way to do it.
That is. Ow! You piece of poo?
Oh.
Yeah, she just jumped on my crotch now.
How does this cat have access to both your... I don't probably even
Well,
want...
because I moved.
Oh.
Right. He opened his legs wider.
Oh.
I know what happened. That's how he's got access to his asshole.
Oh,
He got in position.
God.
Well, I was saying both his asshole and his junk.
His what?
Junk.
His ball sack? Because Chris put a little string around it and a couple of bells
Yeah,
and said, I can't believe the cat's doing this.
Yeah.
I did like Chuck Berris used to do on the Gong Show and just put a little bit of Alpo in my crotch before I started this phone call.
Okay, now it all makes sense.
Hey, do you believe, I'm sure you've both seen that, but do you believe that Chuck Berris was in the CIA? Do you think he was?
Absolutely not.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, you don't know that, Jess?
No.
You haven't heard that yet? That Chuck Berris was. I don't know if he started the rumor, but somebody, and they made a movie of it.
Uh-huh.
That Chuck Berris was in the CIA.
I have not
He was an
seen that
operative.
movie.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. You should watch it.
Yeah,
And the Dangerous
it's pretty
Mind was
fucking
Chuck Berris?
interesting.
Chuck Berris is the Dangerous
Yeah.
Mind.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
all right.
it's pretty goddamn interesting. I think it's pretty interesting, and it looks so. It appears to be plausible, though I'm not sure it's likely. I mean, it's a very plausible story, and it just is a plausible story. And how about this? I could be in ICE. I could join ICE.
Well, right. I mean, if Dean Cain can join ICE, Anybody can
That's who
join
we
us.
want. I'm just waiting. You know who's next? It's got to be Scott Baio. He's got to
yeah.
be joining ICE next.
For sure. And Cindy Brady.
Yeah. They're lining up to be ICE agents.
I mean, I did see that they were forcing some FEMA people to work for ICE.
Jesus Christ.
Did you
Because-
say they were forcing some female people to work for ICE?
I want to get pat down.
FEMA. FEMA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, just the right FEMA, not the left FEMA. Just let me ride on your FEMA.
Wow.
I am. It was, to see the Dean Cain story was bizarre enough, but then to see we've lifted the age restriction.
Well, yeah,
so we can get more patriots. Apparently, they can't find enough bigoted, racist, white supremacist patriots
I'm right
to go
here.
do their bidding.
I'm right here.
Chris is right here. The problem is that so many people quit because they didn't want to be harassed and hated on. Apparently, they got their little feelings hurt.
Yeah. Well, when you're walking around, when you're driving around in unmarked vehicles without badges, wearing masks on your face, looking like you're a fucking gang member from the Enchilada Gang, it's not good. It's not a good picture.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they're no different than the warlords or whatever the hell they're called in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
They're about the same kind of people.
Yep.
Fucking going around just, and honestly, who has a? I'm telling you, take every motherfucking bad gang member dude who deserves to be out of this country, who's here, take him the fuck out. I'm all for it, but I'm not for taking away the woman who's 45 years old or the man who's 62 years old who's been fucking working at the local convenience store or as a property manager or whatever, has been doing it for the last 30 years.
The problem is, Wally, that they're saying all of those people are gang members, and so they're not even giving them due process to prove it.
No, yeah, I know. Oh, I know. And I also read an article. I think it was a Newsbreak or maybe it was an AP article about when they printed. I think it was a couple of amendments to the Constitution. They left out two of them. The ones when the
it was on the website.
They left out the ones that were about due process.
Yep.
And about taking gifts and there not being a king. I think it's 10 and 11.
Yeah.
They just took them out. Oh, that was a typographical error.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
And speaking
You
of
big
Nazis,
fox.
did you see who's running for governor of Tennessee?
You know what? I did not, but I do know. Go ahead.
It is the festering cunt herself, Marsha Blackburn.
Yes, I did. I did read that, but again, did not fucking put it in my head. There's so much.
It's almost
There's
like
so much.
It's almost like the Republican Party in Tennessee said, "What can we do to make our state even more fucked up than Bill Lee is leaving it?"
And why are they so? Why are Tennesseans so fucking angry?
I hear a lot of hate in your heart,
Well-
Jess.
I have a lot of hate in my heart, Chris.
I believe so.
But why is the Tennessee legislature? Why is the Tennessee elected? Why are those elected officials so fucking angry?
Which elected
What has
officials?
happened to make them so angry? The governor,
No.
this Blackburn bitch, the legislature that goes after fucking
Well,
people want to have abortion.
They're,
What's wrong? Why
they're
are they so
angry because
What
all
happened?
of us women and all of the colored folks are rising up and trying to take over.
Well, we saw what happened last time. Okay. Not going to happen again, are we?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And Texas in there gerrymandering, and then
Did you see?
it's just out of hand.
They're trying to send the FBI after the Texas Democrats who left the state.
Yes, yeah. So,
But we're
that's
cutting
even-
waste.
They left the state, but if you're a senator or a congressman in the U.S. House, and you avoid the vote, you're a hero.
Yeah.
But if you're in the state legislature and you're a Democrat, you're a fucking criminal.
Yep.
That's correct.
It's almost, if it didn't have such serious undertones, it would be laughable.
They're not doing
But
their
it's just-
jobs by running out of state.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the only thing they can do. But when did that happen before? Did that happen did that happen in Minnesota? Didn't that same thing happen in Minnesota about 5 or 6 years ago?
Wartime Poland?
It just is crazy. And the more I read these things, the more I want to ignore it all, and I don't want to digest any of it. But fuck, man, you cannot avoid it.
No, you can't avoid
Because
it, and it's gonna affect all of us.
Because each time it's more crazy, more bizarre, more. What's his face? The Secretary of Defense. He's talking about civil war, and we're gonna go after the woke, and we're gonna go to war with them because we want to put our Confederate fucking statues back up.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't think they should have taken down the Confederate statues. I think history is history, and you leave it there to learn from it. And no one's going to ask about it if you don't have anything representing it.
Sure. Put it in a
And I
museum.
don't think they were harming anybody. Whatever. You don't fucking go knock them down. However, it's also the same guy who took Jackie Robinson out of the fucking Navy records
Yep.
so you couldn't read about him
Yep.
because he's black. But if you're a white fucker who wants to kill blacks, we need to erect a statue for you
Mm-hmm.
with an erection on it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bizarre.
This
Meanwhile,
show is
it's-
getting too political. We need to put this on WFRE, Jess.
yeah,
it's-
you're right about
it's-
that.
It's just so bizarre. Well,
Meanwhile,
because
the
politics.
The president's dancing on the roof.
And he paved over the Rose Garden or something?
Are
Did
you
he?
kidding?
Yeah, I thought that's what I
Did
read.
he?
thought
I
that's
think
what
I had
read.
seen that he was going to. I don't think I realized he did.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's bitching about that, but listen, nobody promised you a Rose Garden.
I beg
Okay.
your
So
pardon.
says Lynn Anderson. So says Lynn Anderson. One of my favorite old songs.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor promised you a rose garden, along with the sunshine. There's gonna be a little rain sometime. I wish you could see me dancing.
I'm
Oh
not wishing that.
no, I'm sure you're not. It would be driving and dancing, not a good look. Yeah, it's just I can't wait till that fucking guy is out of office.
Yeah, like I know there's a
and-
whole bunch of people. So TikTok has a trend going, which is basically when it happens, and everybody knows that what they mean is when he dies from whatever. And then
Yeah.
there's people like I saw some videos of him dancing on the roof, and then somebody took Van Halen's "Jump" and put it as a soundtrack.
Might as well.
And you know what? I'm for all of that. The problem is that even if he dropped dead right this second, we're still stuck with fucking JD Vance.
Yeah, but you know what? I think and I think JD Vance carries the torch,
Yeah.
but is not a guy who wants to light any more fires. I think he's like the rest of the fucks that get in line behind him. Oh yeah, boss. Yes, sir, boss. Whatever you say, boss.
Yeah.
You know, they're basically, they are the equivalent of step and fetch, right? That's what they are the equivalent of. They're right behind them. You whatever you say. Remember that Warner Brothers cartoon? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? There was the big bruiser dog.
Yep.
And he was the tough, and the little dog around. Which way to go? What do you want me to do, boss? What do you want me to do? That's JD Vance.
Yeah.
He's that little motherfucking dog running around licking his ass. He just is. Like whenever you see the pictures of the press secretary, what the fuck's her name?
No, is that the press secretary?
No,
no,
that's
the
KKK Caroline.
That's
yeah, Caroline. So Caroline, I love when you see the pictures of her and she looks like she's got the Cheetos mouth, the circle of Cheeto orange around her mouth. She's been sucking ass. And I listen. Young people are absolutely intelligent. I would not ever say young people are not intelligent, because there are young people who are fucking blow your mind intelligent. She's not one of them.
No.
At 28 years old, she should not be the press secretary for the President of the United States.
I don't even think it's because she's 28. I think it's because she's dumb as a fucking rock. But
it's because she's dumb as a rock.
Her being dumb as a rock is what makes her appealing to them.
Oh yeah, because she really, she obviously has thoughts of her own. But I think she so much wants to be more than what she is. That she's there. Like, I can't imagine any of these fuckers who are in office right now. I really can't imagine any of them going off like in past presidencies. Those people usually go on to, Professor Emeritus somewhere, or think tanks, or what fucking think tank is she going to? Banana bread?
What the fuck is a think tank? I mean, why?
Well, I mean, they're pretty important as far as aiding the government and aiding industry in going over or reviewing ideas and thoughts and coming up with all the negatives and positives that could be around them. They're basically making the big list, right? Of here's the 10 positives, here's the pros and cons. I mean, think tanks are pretty important. I mean, the think tanks are what came up with that fucking conservative list that Trump has never seen.
Oh, the Project 2025. Or
yeah, that's a think tank.
I thought you were talking
result.
about the Epstein files.
Yes, never seen theirs either.
Yeah.
Who is it? The Berenstain Bears? Fuck, those guys are crazy. The Epstein Bears. It's like the Bad News Bears. It's a new movie from what's his name? Oh goddamn, the Berenstain Bears, or the Epstein Bears. Oh, that would be a good movie. Oh no, it's nuts. I look at this shit, you guys, and I just say I can't even read any more of this. Stop talking bad about me. I see the look in your eye, Jess, even though your picture is so small.
It's on your
in my phone.
Wally.
No, because I've got it shrunk down so I can drive and do other shit at the same time. So there's the couple of big things that happened with my aunt and my sister, and I feel bad for her that the guy that she lived with for 10 years or so is dead. He's also, I think he's like 22 or 3 years older than her. So she's 54. So he was, I don't know, I think it was 77, 78, something like that. Yeah. She might have had daddy issues. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible she had some daddy issues. All right. Jess, did you have any mom stories this week?
Well, no, because I haven't spoken to her since November.
Still, huh?
No. As far as I know, Chris
Really?
did not swing by and burn my aunt's house down, so.
Well, no, you never really made it clear.
Yeah. My bad.
Oh, hey, Chris, that thing, I went to that website you gave me about that TV hookup thing,
Yeah.
and then I friended it, and Facebook, and I read a few things. Where do you buy the thing?
I have to text Timmy to tell him you want one and then get it sent to you.
How much are the things?
It's I think it's either $2 or $2.50 for the box and then $15 a month.
Then 15 a month.
Yep.
All right.
Well, then where does the free part come in?
Because
Yeah.
you're not paying for everything. You're not paying for HBO. You're not paying for Netflix. You're not paying for Peacock, any of that shit.
Is it- So, a lot of the stuff I've read on there, though, it seems like people are constantly having issues. Do you have issues?
I've never had one issue. I think it's just people that don't know how to use their. Oh God.
See, all right.
Listen.
Now you know who
if
you're
you
talking
just
about,
if
right?
you just plug it in and don't fuck with it, there's never any problems.
So, are you able to watch local, like
You can watch
your
locals
local
from
ABC
you can watch
affiliate?
locals from anywhere in the country. Pick a market you want. You can go anywhere.
Really?
Uh huh.
How about sports? If you want to watch football Sunday or Monday,
They have all
problem.
of the football stuff, all the baseball stuff.
Cancel any time.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, my head is still in it. Then I'm gonna read more.
And if you're coming up to your expiration date, he'll even text you and let you know, hey, you want to do another month here because you're about to run out.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, so he is a tech genius of sorts.
Basically, yes.
Very. You know, all I can think of. Remember when Kramer brought over those what were they, Greek guys or something with the cable hookup for Jerry?
And well, I mean,
And-
you get to do it yourself. That's the only difference.
Right, but then the cable guys came to Jerry's house because they found out he had the illegal cable. They hooked him up good. That's all. All I can think of is you're Kramer in this situation, and you're hooking me up with the guys who have the box.
Yeah, I'm just not going to go off on the blacks.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't do that. But
That
if
wasn't
you do,
Kramer. That was the man that played Kramer. That wasn't Kramer.
right? Entirely different scenario, my friend. Different scenario. All of it is completely. Now Jerry loves him again.
Of course.
Which
'Cause time has passed.
But you know what? Right, and also it really speaks good about having a real friend, not just a Facebook friend. Facebook friend would have dropped you in a heartbeat.
Oh, absolutely.
Jerry stands by you. Jerry was right there. Jerry's right there. Oh, I have by the way, I have bought a new laptop, you guys.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
Do you know
I'm
how to
getting
use it?
Getting it tomorrow.
Do you know how to use it?
Yes, I do.
okay.
I bought it. I bought the new laptop using my old laptop to buy the new laptop.
Wow.
And yeah, see how I did that?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be. I'm going to imagine this will be the last laptop I'll ever need
Really?
because I just don't use it. Yeah, I don't use it that much anymore. I don't. I used it more when my business was booming, but now business is dripping like a leaky faucet. So I'm not on it endlessly. The problem I have is the batteries on my laptops always fucking die, and I'm trying to figure. I'm thinking it's because I leave them plugged in while I'm using them all the time, and when I'm not using them, and I think that kills your battery. The battery's life. It's half-life.
Well, you
Do you
can
think that's
replace just the
The
battery.
case? What's that?
You
Yeah,
can?
well, I have. I've replaced the battery. The problem is when you buy the HP battery, it's $270, or you buy the knockoff, $35. And it's like buying HP ink. Did either one of you guys ever have the HP ink issue?
Yeah, I bought fake ink one time and it didn't work.
Yeah, I bought fake ink once and it locked up my printer. I had to buy a new printer.
Yeah, you talked about that on the show when it happened. And then after that, the fake ink people figured out ways around that.
Yes. And now Shaq is selling the fill your own thing. If you go into like Staples now, there's Shaq, and he's got a big bottle of ink that you can make your own ink cartridges and just fill them up and use them. Because fucking really, I'll go back to that right now for a quick second. Those fucking guys in their $90 ink cartridges are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's insanity. Just that you talk about fucking a regular guy getting fucking ripped off. There you go. That's it right there. That's a regular guy getting his ass handed to him in a big way.
I wonder, like,
all right, you guys.
What? All
go
right.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I wonder if most people even have printers anymore.
I got one downstairs in the box.
I have one, but
I have one.
I don't use it very often at all.
It's kind of like your pecker, Jess.
Yeah, it is like my pecker, Chris.
You have one and you don't use it very often.
You're right about that.
I have one. I don't use it that often either.
Your pecker?
No, the no, the printer. And any other vowel I forgot. Yeah, no, the printer, but I use it now. I use it more as a scanner and a copier.
I don't even use that. Mine has the scanner function. I don't copy anything. And lately, instead of going to all the trouble of getting the scanner going, I just take a picture of shit with my phone.
Yes, I see that. I do that as well. The good thing about taking the picture of the phone is you can so instantly edit it, cut out, and crop everything, which is just an outstanding feature of the phone. Yeah, that you can do that.
My parents are still sending faxes.
To who?
Anybody that'll take them.
Who's still receiving faxes besides the doctor's office and the pharmacy? They send each other faxes.
I'm sorry, Wally, did you just drive over a fucking cliff?
Yeah, a construction area. Yes, I did. Why? Good. What did you see?
Good. Well, I didn't see anything. I was just listening.
Your camera's off, Wally.
You know, I like to take this show like the listener would.
Hey, let me turn the camera on for the last 3 minutes of the show.
Oh, that's nice. I'm going to keep mine off because I got to take a piss.
Man, I need look at me. I need a haircut again, you guys.
Me too, but I'm not spending money.
I asked my wife if she thought she could cut my hair because I am sick of fucking spending $25 for a fucking haircut.
25? Shit.
Dude, I spend 40 every 2 weeks.
I was spending 65 before tip.
That's when Jess was getting the buzz cut.
Yep.
No, and they fucking changed they changed the attachment twice. There's the attachment they use for the side, which I like about a quarter inch, or I don't know, it's a number 5, and then on the top I like it to be a half inch. So there's the number 6. That's all they have to do.
Wow, and then there's the attachment to fuck you in the ass. That's the attachment I'm worried about.
Well,
especially if you're only paying $25.
That's true.
Yeah. I
feel like you get what you pay for.
You can get a lot of the migrants to do a lot of stuff for $25. They want to stay here, so they need money. So they'll do a lot for $25. No, so I asked Jody if she thought she might be able to cut my hair. Because
just go get the Flowbee out, Wally. You'll be fine.
Jess does not remember this, but we did Floby on air. I had my hair cut by Floby on the air with Jess standing right there watching this. You don't remember that, huh, Jess?
I really don't.
Yeah, we did that. We did the Floby cut.
Hmm.
Well, it was one of our highlights. One of a kiss highlight from the Kiss highlight reel. There would be that, and there would be the epileptic seizure guy who fell through the window. That would be on the highlight reel.
You know what? RJ posted today like a Facebook friendship anniversary thing.
Yeah.
And it was with the guy I made cry. Remember JD?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't remember that I made him cry until I saw his name and I went, wait a minute.
Fuck him.
Didn't I make that guy cry? And then I looked and and then I saw his face and I was like, I could picture the tears on his face. And I was like, I sure did make that guy cry.
Jess, what could you have possibly done to make him cry? What did you do?
I don't remember.
This is, what was he, 25, 26, and you made him cry?
Was he older than me?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I would have been 22 or so.
All right, so let's say he's equal in age. You made a 22-year-old young man cry?
Yeah. I don't remember how. I don't remember what I did. But I did make him cry.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure he went home sobbing after you questioned his manhood, too.
And probably you had to be like, Jess, don't make your coworkers cry.
Well, if I wish I could remember that, because I would be very happy to recount it. I wish I could remember, because I would take great joy in a memory like that.
Well, go look
where you made somebody cry.
When you have time, go look at RJ's page and you'll see the guy that he said it was like however many years of friendship, and click that guy and look at his face and see if it brings up any memories.
Now, was RJ? I'm trying to remember.
RJ was Rick Hamilton.
No, I know, but he was up in Watertown. And then he was in Ithaca, right?
I think he was in probably Ithaca before Watertown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right, because that's where Kelly came from. Was from Watertown.
Oh.
She was. I'm sure she was working with Rick in Watertown, and I got her from there.
I don't think I knew that she had worked with Rick.
Yeah, I'm positive that she was in Watertown, and that's where she came from. It's so funny how she's doing really well in real estate. Mm-hmm. But it's so interesting to see where everybody has, or where a lot of the folks have gone, and how many of them have stayed with it for the most part, and how many have gone in other directions. And I mean, RJ's just getting out now.
Yeah, he just retired.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah.
In fact, it was, I told you about that independent record company that called me. It was his job they wanted to hire me for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He probably put a word in, too.
Oh, I'm sure he did, because he was one of the first people to call me when the news broke that I got let go.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
See, so and here's another thing that you point out by telling that story, is even though it appears to be a big giant fucking industry, it's so fucking small.
Yeah.
It really is small. I think it's small in the way that the veteran part of the industry is small. The rest of the industry does not exist.
Well, yeah.
In my humble opinion, the rest of it just doesn't exist. It's just silly. But the people of Chris may be in the youngest group to still be who could be considered a radio veteran.
No, there's
It's
probably,
sad, isn't it? Oh,
What was that?
fucking cat hit my nuts again.
But I think that Chris might be, Chris, how are you, 50?
Yeah, I mean, I started on the air in 90, so.
I think there's probably one more generation behind Chris that can.
You think so?
Yeah.
The
I think
2000, so somebody
people in
starting
their
in 2000?
people in their
Nothing.
40s.
Yeah, but not they didn't hit
No.
the quote golden age. They weren't sitting there playing carts,
Well, that's
you know,
true.
No.
under towers.
That's true.
Not in two. I mean, if you're talking about, they would have to. If they would have come into radio in 2000. No, I think Chris is in the last grouping, the last age grouping that could be considered, a full-fledged veteran of what old broadcasting was, where it was still where you still might have, 5 to 7 live full-time air people and 5 part-time people who actually cracked a mic and did something and stood in the studio or sat in a chair and maybe smoked a butt, depending on how far back they went. It's just, Chris, real
Wally.
quick, you sent me that thing about WLAM.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had money to do that.
You know what? Here's the thing. It would be nice to get that.
Yeah.
But there's
Especially that FM translator.
Well, there's an AM with an FM translator in Bath that I think I
Yeah.
could get for probably 1% of that. So
Really?
yeah, and I might just to get it and see if I can diplex it somewhere and just you go run the damn thing.
I would love to do that. I sent Ken that because I wanted him to look at it too. But with that station here, LA, it's got a fucking fantastic signal over Lewiston, Auburn, and into Portland, and that station would fucking work so well as a Monday is Somali Day, Tuesday is French Day, and just fucking charge these groups money to go on and do play your Somali music or play your Afrikaans music, play your French music, do your French language. Fuck it would work so well. You'd never even have to fucking do anything.
I agree.
Just go, here you go. You just basically you're just co-opting the days, and you have one English day, and the rest of them will be some other language, and in my mind that says that's a community radio station.
Okay, whoever
That's
wants to
a
buy
station-
time, that's fine.
Right. That's a station doing what the license says it should do. Serve the fucking community.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fucking fabulous to have a station that, on Thursdays when it was English Day that I could understand, I'd want to listen. It might have some news, some music, some fucking here's what's happening here, here's what's happening there, here's what's going on there. On fucking French Day, they're doing whatever. Hey, here's what's happening down at the fucking, because we still have a Festival de Joie, and we have French Canadian is pretty big in this part of the state. So much so that they wanted to make French a mandatory second language.
Wow.
Taught in schools. It didn't pass the legislature, thank goodness. And you can have a Hispanic Day. I mean, and you just fucking say, and when it's not on, you fucking just, it goes back to whatever the automation is or whatever the fucking satellite feed is, and fucking let it be.
And there you
But
go.
I think that's a real thing. Or you do like we used to do with overnight songs. You recycle noon to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Where you recycle 6A to 6P in the overnight, or whatever the fuck you do, right?
We've all done that.
Yep.
Yeah, you just treat it like a recurrent in a gold, and you just recycle the whole fucking thing. I think that's a money, because I don't know this, Chris, because I never run a station. But does it make sense? Did they write that they were operating on a $20,000 annual budget?
Believe so.
Is that possible?
Who the hell knows?
I mean, I guess if you don't have, because they don't have studios or anything. It's a nice building. It's a nice piece of land too. They knocked down the radio station part of it. Now it's just the transmitter site. and 4 big antennas out back.
All right, guys, we're about to run out of time.
Well,
Okay,
let's go.
all right.
Talk to you later.
All right, talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week on the right time. Nobody gets sick.
All right.
All right.
Bisexual.
Bye.
Bisexual.